we will deal with a new problem. This question was asked in GATE 2019. It is a bioprocess engineering problem. So let us first understand. The first thing we need to do is we need to tabulate the data that is given. Data they have given is, first they have mentioned what is the volume of the medium. It is 10,000 liters. They have given us the initial spore concentration, which is 10 to the power of 6 spores per milliliter. They have given us NT. What is NT? NT is the target probability of contamination. That is 10 to the power of minus 3. The desired probability of contamination after sterilization is given as 10 to the power of minus 3. This represents it is the final acceptable number of survivors in the entire vessel. Also, they have given us the death rate constant, which is K, written as 4 per minute. This is the data we have. Here, first thing we need to do. Second thing is first of all we need to identify the trap. What is a trap? Trap is nothing but, you can also call it as a key concept that you need to understand. The key concept you need to understand here is that the sterilization is based on the total number of spores. It is based on the total number of spores, and it is not depending on the concentration. It is not depending on the concentration. In our case, they have given us the concentration. So we need to convert this concentration into number of spores. This is the trap. If you do not understand this concept, then the whole problem you have solved will be of no use. So the third point we need to do is convert volume to milliliters. Why? Because you can see that here the volume is in liters, here it is in milliliters. For any components, if you want to work on them, you should have them in the same units. You cannot have it in the liters and here in milliliters. So you got to convert this into milliliters, because of which 10,000 liters will be converted into milliliters. 10,000 liters is nothing but 10,000 into 1000 ml, which is nothing but 10 to the power of 7 milliliters. Okay, this is the first thing, is to calculate. We need to calculate total initial spores. Let us call it as N naught. Okay, so N naught is nothing but volume into concentration. This is nothing but, what is the volume we have just got? 10 to the power of 7 milliliters into, what is the concentration? Concentration of spores we have just calculated. It's already given. It is 10 to the power of 6 spores per milliliters. Please write it down here. 10 to the power of 6 spores per milliliter. So finally we get it as 10 to the power of 7 plus 6 plus 6 is 12, add 1, which is 13 spores. Why? Milliliter and milliliter will get cancelled. Next is step number 4. what we do in step number 4 is apply the first order death rate equation. So we need to apply the first order death rate equation. So we all remember, so it is ln of n naught divided by n t is equal to k into t. So I think we know most of the values here. So let us add ln of, what is n naught? N naught is 10 to the power of 13. We have just calculated here. Nt, which is given in the question, that is 10 to the power of minus 3. This is equal to k is given to us, which is 4 into t is t. So we do not know t. Now we got to solve for t. Here we know that this is an important step. We need to use the property that ln of x of a is equal to a into ln of x. This is the property that is we need to understand. If we know this, then we can solve the further things. So keep it in mind that this is important. This is very important. So you need to understand it. Next we have, so this can be written as 16 ln of 10 will be equal to 4 into t. Okay. So 16 into ln of 10. Ln of 10 will be 2.3026 is equal to 4 times of t. Okay. So this, multiply this, so we get 36.84 is equal to 4 times of t. So t will be 36.84 divided by 4, which is nothing but 4 9s are 36.21. So t is equal to 9.21. What t will be minutes. Okay. So if you had to round it off, usually you cannot keep it like this. You can, but if they ask you to round it off, you're going to round it off to 9 minutes. So 9 minutes is the final answer. I hope this is clear. Thank you so much for watching.